What is going on, guys? This is Barrookie. Today is episode 2 of Stronger Every Day, and we're going to talk about wrist pain. So I recently saw a video of Megsquats where she explained that wrist pain comes from two main factors. One is having not so strong wrists, right? So they can't really handle the load when you're doing push-ups or handstands. And the second thing is that you're putting too much pressure actively on, or maybe unintentionally, on your palms of your hands. So actually you should spread the load of a push-up or the load of your body to your complete hand, and especially this part here, and you have to actively create a pressure point here instead of on your wrists, and that's going to alleviate a lot of the discomfort that you're typically feeling from wrist pain. Trust me, I had wrist pain. I've searched into this, and I also found that pushing more through your fingers and your knuckles is going to help take the load out of this. Another thing, and I don't want to regurgitate the whole video because it's perfect as it is. Good job, Megsquats. But I want to add something to it. So I always say, if you're doing push-ups, turn your elbows in and your biceps outwards, so you're creating external rotation in the shoulders, and what that is going to do is that going to alleviate a lot more pressure from your wrists as well. So our hands are not made to walk on, right? Maybe they used to, but not anymore. What is made to walk on are our feet. So let's take a look at that. So if you look at the feet, you also see that the bone is coming right on top of the heel, or almost on top of the heel. So it also has to spread the load through the toes, and that's created with the arch that you have on your feet. Now, if your knees collapse, what you see is that that arch collapses, and you're going to put a lot more stress on your heel rather than spreading it through your toes. Now, that is almost the same thing as what happens with your hands. So if I externally rotate my upper leg, you see what happens? I'm spreading a lot more load through my toes, and this arch becomes more pronounced, and I feel that there's a lot less stress on my heel. So let's take this principle with the hands as well, and just try this one out with me here. Go on your knees, go on your hands, and collapse, like point your biceps towards each other, and you will feel that you're putting a lot more stress on your wrists. It's like your wrists are flat on the floor now. If you externally rotate, it's like you're lifting your wrists up. Combine that with actively pushing on your knuckles and your fingers and really spreading that load, and you're going to have a successful and wrist pain-free push-up. So keep in mind, externally rotate, and it's going to change a whole bunch on how the body is spreading the load towards the fingers. Just test this one out for yourself. Biceps in, a lot of weight on your wrist. It doesn't necessarily hurt because you're still putting a lot of stress on your knees, or a lot of weight on your knees, but just play with this around. Like, see what this does. You can feel it immediately, and I already feel a lot more stability, and I feel like if my wrists are already pulling off the ground. So externally rotate and push and spread the load towards your fingers, and you're going to have hopefully a wrist pain-free experience. So that was the video, guys. Please check out Megsquats' video on wrist pain. It's amazing. I think it's a very in-depth video, and I just wanted to add this one to an already good base of knowledge if it comes to wrist pain. I also struggled with wrist pain during handstands, and spreading the load towards my fingers helped tremendously. So keep in mind, guys, everything works together. If your shoulders are stable, you're going to transfer that towards your wrists as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you liked this video, and I guess I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Peace!